Crystal Wing and the Sky Mirror.
Once upon a time, high up in the highest levels of the sky, there lived tiny water vapors inside the clouds. One cold winter morning, these tiny vapors hugged each other and began to crystallize, turning into beautiful snowflakes.
Our curious magpie, Crystal Wing, soared up into the clouds. He saw millions, even billions of white stars falling toward the earth. Since Crystal Wing loved shiny things, he tried to catch one in his beak, but the snowflake was so delicate that it landed gently on his wing instead. When the magpie looked closely, he couldn't believe his eyes. The snowflake on his wing had 6 corners and looked like a magnificent piece of lace. He looked at the snowflake right next to it. It also had 6 corners, but its patterns were completely different. One was like a star, one like a flower, and another like a tiny crystal palace.
"Hey!" called out the magpie. "Why are you all so different? Why doesn't anyone look like the other?" Just then, the wisest snowflake replied, dancing through the wind.
Dear magpie, as we fall from the sky to the ground, each of us dances with a different wind.
Some of us pass through colder air, and some through a more humid cloud. Every moment we experience during our journey draws a different pattern upon us. That is why we are billions of brothers and sisters, yet not a single one of our patterns is the same as another.
The magpie flapped his wings in amazement. Until that moment, he thought every snowflake was just a white dot, but they were actually each a work of art.
When the magpie landed on the ground that day, he told this secret to all his forest friends. He went to the rabbit and said, "No one else has ears like yours. You are special." He went to the squirrel and said, "The curl of your tail belongs only to you."
That winter, as every creature in the forest looked at the snowflakes, they remembered this. Just like those unique snow crystals, every child, every flower, and every living thing in the world is one of a kind. Although we may all look like humans or birds from the outside, the patterns in our hearts and our unique talents are just like a snowflake. There is only one of them in the entire world.